We should be live. Welcome to the 21st game session.
You're not sharing.
Great call. And always forget one thing, right? Go. Loading game. Prime Minister, would you like to do an intro?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 20-first game session of.
That is
Wait, what mark
grammatically
is this?
correct.
12.
12.
12? Yeah, Mark 12. um, I am here, your Prime Minister, Italian doctor, with Minister Westgut. Okay, sure. Who's also Supreme Commander.
Yep, that's me.
Minister Mouse King. Governor Perfect Wing. And spectating here today is also former Speaker Taylor.
Proxy-wise, Perfect is proxying for Fem.
Yeah.
I imagine Italian is proxying for QI for now. Who is
Yep.
proxying for Ally?
Ally has no one here is Ally's proxy.
Okay.
His
Well,
list is all LTD members, then Nico and then HCOM. So
if you want to ping those people and see if anyone shows up. But we should be fine with 4. Wonder constructed. Barbarians plundered a trade unit.
so yeah, last time we moved our troops towards Auckland for the liberation. Okay.
We found
HCOM is
coal.
coming apparently. Allegedly. Um Yeah, we've been building a few settlers because we want to settle around. Actually, I think we settled the Falkfem Islands. Is that the official name now? I know an
That is
act
the
passed with that
official
name.
name. Speaking of names, I have to rename some stuff, right? We can continue the
Um,
recap for now. Sorry.
so yeah, we explored. We got a new amendment to the Progress Act, so we finally have some direction as to what to research, which is good.
Which we will be picking right now.
Yeah, overall things are chugging along. War is almost over, finally, as objectives are more or less um they have more or less been achieved by this point.
Mm-hmm.
I got
We're getting close.
the new names here. No. Okay, hold on. This is a. I guess they were not renamed in laws, but in motion. Fine.
Yes.
So, um, Kayseri has been renamed to Gondor.
Echo. How do I do that? Right here. Gondor. Oh,
And Birmingham has been renamed to Numenor.
You're gonna have to spell that one for me.
Numenor.
Cool. Sweet.
Yep. Okay, also we have to identify some future settlement locations, like right away. On the Falkfem Islands.
So there's really only bonus resources.
Yeah, it's still pretty good though. I mean, there's only like a couple places maybe we could settle, right? The north by Midland and south by Hong Kong.
Yeah, I would probably favor, I guess, somewhere in here probably, right?
Out on the river.
We could settle in the fresh water. That might be like something, right?
Oh,
The
right
dark
here.
green tile, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. That would be fun, I guess, because we just build a dockyard here.
Yeah, and we still get good resources, and fresh water is a
Yeah.
massive
Alright.
power.
I will. How do I set a marker?
Yeah, you have to set a marker there. Yeah, map tax, and then you place it. Yeah, I think city center, right? The one with the star on the left, top left. Yeah, right. That's usually what I do, because
City.
a city center is a city.
All right.
And then another location would be. Hold on, we need to do all settlement locations in
there's
the
also
Falkland
there's a
Islands.
coal right here.
Yeah, there is coal there, so probably up there, probably directly north of the coal, right?
I do
Yeah.
agree that is coal.
So it doesn't overlap too much with Numenor. We already got to say location south, Taylor. Don't worry.
2.
Oh, you mean south of the coal?
2 is
That's
good.
true, although I don't like it as much south of the coal. I feel like there's less.
2 good. 2 good. We good to go?
Yeah, two should be the more or less the most we can get, so we should
All
be
right.
good.
Technology-wise, I'm looking at industrialization, banking, scientific theory, and flight is what has been approved. Plus anything we have a bonus toward, so we could get siege tactics as well, or steam power.
Yeah, so I think we should go for it might not be popular, but I do think we should go for scientific theory.
Will having siege tactics improve our fight against the siege walls? That's not a thing, is it?
Does it? I thought it improved our
No, it's
defenses.
only defensively.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So, sorry, what did you suggest, Prime Minister?
scientific theory, which entails researching astronomy first. And
Um,
banking, apparently.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
But it's very good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I think that's good.
Civic. Civics wise, we can choose opera and ballet, urbanization, mass media, and conservation.
Mm-hmm.
We should ban taking divine right. That'd be pretty based.
We
should
don't we
what?
need it for like advancing?
No, it's just right here.
I guess you're right. If we're not needing the
Uh,
All right, what are the options again?
we have enlightenment and colonialism.
colonialism probably something to do with colonization. Isn't it good stuff?
Yeah.
Fishing boats get
Ooh.
1+ production.
The suzerain
That is
of different
pretty
continents
good.
was pretty good.
But
Yeah,
which
that's okay-ish. If that might hit.
Plus
That's
2
not-
science, faith, everything.
I don't think we can
Two
actually. Are we actually authorized to research that?
Not currently, no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Well, we have to get to.
If it was boosted, we could though.
Natural history.
Would
We
one
can click
pay?
on conservation, which would start with colonialism.
Okay, yeah, we are authorized for that. I guess I'm okay with that.
Enlightenment has some pretty good civics it unlocks, or policy cards.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards enlightenment.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up enlightenment real quick.
Yeah, it's
It is only 4 turns. But yeah, I guess we can do that.
So HM, you are acting as ally, right?
Yep,
Okay,
that's right.
cool.
Go with
Yeah,
alignment.
wait, hold on.
Oh.
You can't just click on enlightenment. You have to click on the tech that leads to enlightenment that
Oh,
we're
my
authorized to
bad.
research.
What are we gonna opera?
Wait, isn't
Opera
it
and ballet.
okay because
There
it's
you go.
boosted, so you could just select it?
That is true.
We
It is boosted. We have a governor title.
okay. I would like a new governor because I don't like Magnus being in Gondor. I think he should go back to
agree.
Edoras. So, if you would like, we can get.
In that case, I'd recommend either Victor or Liang because Reina, I don't think will do much for us. Since that would be a non-sea based city,
I like Liang or Victor.
and Mashka is just
I'm not.
useless.
I mean, Liang's not gonna do a whole lot unless
And, yeah.
you are building builders there.
Yeah, I don't think.
Pick up Victor.
The
then?
thing is, Reyna could be useful in the future too. Is my thing.
Victor is good for strategic resource acquisition and defense of a
I like
city.
Which is not useful in Gondor.
Well, it might be really
Why
useful.
is Magnus in Gondor?
Which one?
I'll ask you.
Oh, Magnus just works a lot better in Edoras because it's a
Where
large
is
city and it's
Gondor
a
again?
growth cap.
Also, why
Gondor
is
is
all
Kayseri.
caps?
It's
Ah,
that's a good point. Why is it all caps?
Wait, yeah, you
You
named
must
it
have
in
done
all
all
caps?
caps.
Also had caps lock on.
Yep,
Okay.
you did.
There you go.
It's not the worst one. Not the worst place for Victor.
So I'm gonna vote for Victor.
I'll back you on that. Sure.
Mouse.
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
No strong opinion.
I think we
on
should
Taylor
put it
Marshall
in
would not help with
Gondor
our
and
religion.
move Mangus
Back to
Edoras.
Edoras.
Yeah,
Yeah, I approve.
That was my proposal. So
wonderful. So we'll move him to here. We'll replace him. We're gonna assign Mr. Magnus to Edoras. Wonderful.
We should make more settlers in Edoras then.
Where do you think we should settle?
Not tundra.
Where non-tundra do you think a settler could be useful?
There's beautiful land real estate to the west of Gaul.
we should settle in tundra. Actually, we've got 2 tundra settlement
West
spots
of
already
Gaul?
selected
On the
because
new
of the
continent,
Falkfem
on the new
Islands
continent.
Act. So we're good to go on further tundra settlement.
East of
I know
China
that people clamor for it.
might be another way of saying it.
Speaking of tundra settlement,
Yeah, here we go. We got another
Whichever
one.
can fit a canal. Let's figure that out first.
Well,
If you
actually, this
settle-
is
If you settle on the copper, you could complete the canal. If you settle, the canal just has to be on.
Does the blocked sea thing affect canal placement?
I
The
think I
cliffs?
like where they're recommending, right?
Well, you
What
I
about-
can't
agree. I
place
like
it
the
on the one with the
recommendation.
cliffs because that's
This
a hill
is
tile.
a settler controlled by Perfect Wing on behalf of Fem.
What about putting it on
Yes.
the luxury resource?
the silver?
I'd need to see if that tile is a hill
my
because
God.
it's real hard to
It's
tell
not a hill.
without yields.
This is all
Tundra.
flat
Not
land.
that- I mean the one northwest of it.
Copper's a hill.
No, yes.
Oh,
Tundra
yeah,
Woods
that's
is
a
a
hill.
If you
hill.
settled on the silver,
Yeah,
there'd be
it
no
has to
canal.
be the copper, or it could be in the forest next to the copper.
It could be the cop. Well, it could also be where it recommends. If the one southwest of the copper is
Yeah, is
not
that a
hill,
That is a
that it?
flat land.
not a
Yeah.
hill.
Just a wood.
Although you could keep the forests if you settle on the copper. Which I say yeah, settle on copper for sure, personally.
What are you missing out on? Guess not much.
The only way I could get that second silver is by being in an actually
Should I
the
move to
one
shore here?
east of the
Yeah, east of the copper. I see
yeah
what you're
that's all
saying.
that's yeah
Should I move to shore?
yes
Thank you.
you
guess it-
can't but
I guess I can't this turn. Okay.
East of the copper. East of the copper is what we're saying.
I
yes.
agree, but there's
Yeah.
there's cliffs in the way anyway, so it has
On that
to
hill?
go around.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
thinking
it can
we
be on a
hide there.
hill.
Okay.
City centers act as canals.
So I should
regardless
go
of
up
whether
here
you're on
then, is what you're saying.
It won't make no. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a cliff. There's a cliff there. Yeah, so that's worse, or
Oh.
whatever. It doesn't matter, but
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
but
The problem there's no way to build an aqueduct because there's no river, so there's no bonus we can like.
I mean
kind of
that's
live in that. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It just
kind of
yeah.
the problem with settling
Next turn.
in areas like that.
Ooh,
The
I'll
canals
get
are cool,
power.
so-
Actually, 1 second. Not quite next turn. Can we
Hey.
trade for some Niter to upgrade this guy real quick? I know we have a bunch of Celtics or Gauls around, but didn't they peace out?
Did they peace out?
Did they peace out?
I thought they peaced out. Yeah, they peaced out.
They
Yeah.
did.
Wow.
Oh,
So
Which means we're not
good
getting
for
the
them.
bonus from our alliance anymore.
yeah, that is a little annoying. Not ultimately very consequential though.
buy some Niter from Colombia.
Yeah. Although obviously not 64 Niter.
Yeah, let's
We don't
just-
need that much.
We only need
It's
like
kind of pricey
11.
too.
Let's see what 15 is. I don't know, $5. That work?
Just get rid of everything and ask what they want for it. Yeah.
Ah, good point. $4. Fine with this?
Yeah, I'm fine with this deal.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
About to say. I was like, what?
Good one again, Taylor.
Alright,
Oh.
next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, we can change policies, sorry.
Um.
I don't think
I
we
don't-
want
We're
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
we're
I
gonna get a
mean,
new
we
chance in
could-
4 turns, so
Yeah, I think we're good here.
we
Yeah,
should
no.
probably use it to like
Public
you know.
Works is good, but I don't think it's better than what we have currently.
Yeah, alright, next turn.
Yeah.
Sure. Wow, Colombia has a major barbarian problem. I don't even know how.
It's all the ones that were tormenting us. They all moved south.
Can I upgrade this with Arrow Storm? Yes, no?
Yes.
I would actually like Garrison.
I'd rather get to
That's
expert
a good point.
marksman
That's
sooner.
actually, that's fine. Yeah, I think I agree with HChem. Yeah, expert marksman's the ultimate goal. Garrison's like marginally better here, but I think we had 3 for Arrow Storm.
Yep.
So we're
It's not
going
like-
the tile east of the copper
Okay.
is the destination with that.
I wonder if we even need Magnus in that city for loyalty.
You mean Victor?
Marksman. How many more times in this game are you gonna upgrade that unit?
Yeah, we could
Yes.
probably sorry, not Magnus, Victor. You can't move because you're got mountains.
Yeah.
This is a really hard
Slightly miscalculated.
really hard pass.
You can't just move into Colombia.
This guy can't move.
That'll just take longer. Oh, you mean just like temporarily? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to bring troops around here and kill my high level bombards.
They only have
They've got like none. Remember?
They have at least, I think 2. I just don't want to risk the level 4 guy. Next turn. Any objections? Not here, no.
nope.
The loyalty is no longer wavering.
Barely. That volcano
Doom.
is
That's
erupted.
Mount Doom.
Mega Colossal
Yeah.
Mount Doom eruption. That's
Yeah, mega
10
colossal
fertility,
eruption is crazy.
3 pillage, and 1 population loss.
That is an amazing. Oh my gosh.
Take a
I told you
screenshot
it
of
would
this.
get rid of that forest, by the way.
Bro watches our citizens die and he's like, that's amazing. This is a catastrophe of unmitigated
is
proportions.
Awe-inspiring objectively.
I can't believe
We
we're
need,
not
we need
Diamond
doing
relief
that.
mines,
immediately.
or I
Have
think
we got a
that's our
worker?
holy site from Portsmouth. It's blown up.
Yeah.
The temple and the diamond mines and
H. Kim the Black has risen.
I think there were coal mines as well that got removed.
It's pretty bad. We should get a worker there right away. I don't know if we have any workers.
I would
I
be okay
motion
with
to buy a
buying one,
worker.
Gotta save face after that blunder.
I would like to upgrade this guy
Tortoise.
with Tortoise.
Yep.
Can't
I
wait till we
think
get
when you just
artillery.
moved into Colombia, I might be able to fire.
You can't.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, the other one's more upgraded. That's why.
Boom, boom.
Alright, we can claim a great person. Guess what? It's a great admiral. Who would have guessed?
Very Admiral. Wow. I mean, I may as well, honestly.
Still, no one else has any progress, so, yeah.
I don't see why we wouldn't, because, I mean...
It's also a free armada out of a
Yeah, that's
military
true.
naval unit, kind of based.
Did I hear 3?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, I count
Okay.
for 2, so...
Good point. Gondor. You can repair watermill. You can repair.
Oh right,
encampment.
I was like gonna wait for Fem. We should repair the water mill.
Yeah, Governor Fem is sick, everyone, so wish her well.
Oh, poor
We
Fem.
all wishing Governor Fem well.
The volcano.
Oh wait, I guess this guy's
Oh, are you gonna?
settler. I don't know what to do with him for now.
It's not completed yet, Taylor.
You can make
Numenor.
Taylor. You can make Taylor's ship a armada.
But we only have one Taylor who will captain the other boats in the armada.
Well, he'll be Commodore.
Great point.
Yeah.
Or Tay's children, like Tay says.
You have children, Tay?
All right, east of the copper.
Yes.
Rainfall. We can
Hey,
buy
I'm
diamonds
settling
because
in
we
a new
lost
continent.
diamonds. I'm gonna click next turn.
Very exciting.
Tay, that response makes it sound like you have children because you teach students, which sounds like.
Well, yeah, if you teach students, you can just take the children. They give them to you willingly.
The Congo
Uh,
wants to exchange stuff. I don't understand what
That's
that means.
Okay.
That's
I mean, I'm down
her
with
agenda.
trade.
It means she doesn't like anyone who's settling on her continent.
They aren't giving
No.
us what we need. London has finished their industrial zone.
Governor,
Sure
the
did.
Senate. This is important. Okay, the Senate recommends that you build the Great Lighthouse.
I did see that, and it took 10 turns, so it's like, oh, that's 11. Well, first of all, the industrial zone is. Oh, okay, that's interesting that was placed there. Okay, so Great Lighthouse. Yeah, we can do that.
Which one?
Looking at it, that's not gonna make a big difference. I say the one next to the mausoleum.
Makes sense.
Wait,
What do you mean?
no,
Wait.
never mind. Never mind. It makes a difference. Yeah.
Um,
It would only make a difference if you're removing the stone,
Yeah.
which I don't plan to.
Edoras, you can build something.
Okay, Edoras.
Do you want to do a settler?
I don't know what Fem's plans were, but I feel like it probably wasn't. So I think a factory is probably a good idea.
That probably was what Fenn's plans were.
You have this settler going up here already.
Yeah, I know that Fem made multiple settlers already, and I'm not
Although
sure.
we do have, some settler bonuses, and we do have cities planned in the Falkfem Islands. So
Yeah,
Building
I'm not sure
Magnus
why Rad
Magnus
is.
isn't. Okay. Well, then yeah, sure. You can make a settler then.
Don't know why Rad's so resistant to us expanding our nation.
Well, probably because of the tundra.
expanding our nation. What do you mean? Building settlers literally expands our country. What are
Well,
you
yeah, but
talking
Perfect
about?
was like,
No, yeah,
"Ah."
but I was being painted as someone who doesn't like building settlers.
Well, I
because
just don't know what Rad stands for at this point. Then.
I don't think
But
you get to
What?
talk about not knowing what a party stands for.
we
I think I'm pretty
we
clear what
have
I stand
supported
for.
peaceful expansion through
I said a
settlers for
party.
many years now.
Oh, I'm talking to Tay. Tay's.
Oh,
Yeah. Too bad
I'm gonna
Major
promote
Crucial's
this
not
guy
here.
with commando.
Yep.
and,
Yep.
You want commando? Why do you want commando?
'Cause I
plus
wanted
one
to-
movement
Hold
is
on.
really good.
You didn't get 3 when you did that.
I didn't hear 3. Thought I heard HH.
No.
He did. Yeah, he had me. Yeah.
Okay.
West Mouse and me.
I think I can take this.
So what was the rationale behind commando?
I like the movement.
Movement. In a game where it's
Okay,
all
but
about
why is that actually that useful?
in a game all about shifting units back and forth from the front to the back, like
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
All right, we have 4 envoys.
We were sieging a city, actively, but okay.
Oh, the siege.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's done for now.
Wow,
Technically not
D&D
sieging a
Act got voted down. That is
Technically
depressing.
not sieging a city, actually. Because
But the
sieging a city-
ministry didn't vote for D&D Act. That's terrible.
I know. Ally, Mouse King, and West got voted against it.
Oh
Only
my
I
gosh.
voted in favor.
I don't
That
know.
is
Two
gonna
I
be
hasn't
very
voted yet.
sad.
to, make
But
a
that's 3
comment
no,
here.
so.
Not that I could have voted on it, but you know.
That is indeed very sad.
All right. This guy's gonna go on the Sea Dog for now because that's our newest unit,
Okay.
Okay.
and we don't want to retire it yet, do we?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, make sure to avoid that big fish on the map.
Just gonna hang out here. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Good. That was not next turn. All right. I'm looking at next turn.
Are we
Oh
gonna,
wait, we
are
were
we
gonna
gonna get a
buy.
sea state?
Sorry, we were gonna
A
do. We
worker.
were also gonna buy a worker in Liverpool.
Yes. Well, we got a motion.
Well, I support it.
sure.
We need to give relief to the people.
That's 3 for builder right here,
Yep.
That sounded like 4 to me.
at least.
And
3
also
is the
city state.
minimum. Therefore, it is the number that I.
I know.
find.
I'm yanking. your
City
chain.
state.
And then these, yeah. Are there any that can be snagged? Like,
Mitla was pretty good for growth rate.
Mogadishu, if we send
Mogadishu.
a trade route, we can get to 6. We need 8.
Hong Kong wasn't bad, I think, right?
Hong Kong's really good, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that would
How
help a
many
lot.
city
I would
projects
I
are we
would do
thinking of
2
doing
there.
currently? 2. I mean, it is a 3, so you can get it easily.
Yeah.
Can we
I-
look at Mitlaw?
Metla?
It's blue. There it is.
Recruit a great
That's the
general.
growth rate, isn't
We
it?
would need 3, so we could do Mitla and Hong Kong.
And
We have
yeah, that
4.
I would go for that.
I agree.
Alright, so 1 for Mitla, 2 for Hong Kong. Confirm?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are their first suzerain, so we got some error points.
Woohoo.
They joined our wars. Next turn. Where even is Hong Kong?
It's on the new continent.
Hong Kong is on the
Oh, it's
Falkland
both of them.
Islands.
We got both of them. There
Yeah,
you go.
Mitla is the other one. Yeah, we have made friends with everyone here except that tribe.
I'm clicking
Yeah,
next
this is
turn.
basically our
And these
our
tribes
island.
too.
This is just Greenland though.
Greenland is very desirable. We're literally going to war over it right now.
Why are we going
That's a
over Greenland?
good point. Good point. Enlightenment is what we have
I-
researched.
Must have
Very
missed the
nice.
news if war was declared and I didn't notice.
We've boosted scientific theory.
Based.
Gondor. Would you like to repair your
Gon-
encampment?
Yes, Gondor should repair their encampment.
Musketman is just not good against the cavalry.
Because it's a tech level wait, no, never mind. Musketman? Yeah.
Alright, we are on the tile east of the copper. Should I settle it?
Found that.
It will remove the woods. We have settled Liverpool, our first city on the new continent.
Wait, don't we already have a Liverpool?
Yeah, but we manually named it and the game doesn't check for manual names if they're
Oh.
part of the name list. So this
So
So we
one
can't
should
leave
be
it with the
named
same
'cause
name
it's-
as the other one.
Yeah,
I don't think we can change it.
So we just
could I
just
request
the other
that
Liverpool?
you make a pin,
We
a map tack southwest of the city center in New Liverpool for a canal?
you can't call it New Liverpool
Oh, shit.
because it's
Fucking hell. This
shoot,
is the
that was kind of
ministry's
important.
worker, so it is. My decision,
we
anyways. We're going to the
we
silver.
probably should have gotten the crab because the city is starving.
Yeah, we can maybe change that. We can probably buy tile.
Let's-
We
Call it
can't.
whatever.
we have
I just
only
wish we
one.
could
We can
just
buy.
dispose
well,
it somehow.
but we
We can
could
buy
buy
this
that
tile. Should we buy this tile, guys? So it doesn't
I
starve.
support it.
I think we're
I support it. Would it be possible to add like
I-
an apostrophe at the end of the name or something so
I
that
don't think
it
we
doesn't
can edit the
materially
name.
change
Check
it?
the Cities Act, I think.
Can we check what citizens are working? You need one more food tile.
When you settle in Tundra and you've got Hixent Draconis Golden Age, you're gonna lose a pop. It's like
Yeah, I think it's just
I
gonna
actually-
happen.
There is one tile we can choose, right? If we buy that tile north of Liverpool and then the one next to Olbia, that's another reef, I think.
I thought
Yeah.
reefs gave extra production, not extra.
So what,
Well,
the
why
crab
would
and then
we
the,
just-
the reef? I'd be fine
If
with
you
that.
you should
Oh, yeah.
probably check the reefs.
Output
Output, just-
Good
first,
point,
yeah.
good point.
Could've just hovered over it.
2 food.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the starvation. I approve of crab and then buying the reef.
Yeah.
Okay. Crab and reef. We have run out of money.
Let's go. Could I get that canal tack?
Yes, sir. Canal.
You don't really need to name it anything, just use the canal icon. It's in the districts.
Top
I want to use the
right.
cooler one. Top right. Canal. What do you want this thing to produce?
I think. Sorry, I just saw Tundra City production time again. I think we should probably start with a granary because we're starving.
Good idea. That's why they make you the boss. Alright, pushing up.
We can, if that was a settler from Fem's state, we can just say Liverpool and then specify which state it's in, I suppose. For now, so they're completely indistinguishable.
I
but damn,
honestly, truly don't remember where that's from. I think it was Fims.
I mean, Fem's the one that had Magnus.
I agree with moving the Victor to the new one.
Alright, we just gotta get the infantry in here. Let's be honest here. Get these guys out of the way for now. Just back up. Get in here. This perfect. This is also your settler up here.
I mean, it's Fem's, I think, but
Yeah,
yeah, if that's where it was going to go, then it should settle there.
great.
You know, not gonna. You could shoot that guy.
Yeah,
Shoot 'em.
I was just saying what my options were.
Boom, boom. We need more boom, Wes. We need more boom.
Always more boom. Yes, yes. Sunderland.
Let's go.
Sunderland.
Even more production than that last guy. I don't
These
know
are
why
way
didn't
worse
this isn't a
production
new continent.
Also because reefs give production. Oh, sorry, that's what you're asking about. I guess a granary.
Ministry with this worker, should I start with the steer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
Please do. That would give production.
I think the purpose was the whales and pearls, though.
If you build districts, though, remember that we do have the ability to what's the word called?
Campus, yep.
Yep.
I know Mitlow.
No, not oh, it's the World Congress. Yeah.
All right, Liverpool worker is
Oh,
gonna head
that,
over
yes.
here.
Yeah.
That is still active, so it could kill the worker. Just
Uh-oh.
warning you.
It's not gonna erupt again.
I'm gonna move to the
It
silver.
probably is.
Yep.
We're stagnant, so silver.
I mean, at this point, you might as well move it to the silver. Yeah, if you're already there.
Yeah, since you already illegally moved it.
I have full control over that civilian unit and the control of the ministry. Thank you very much, sir.
Something.
You
see?
moved it without asking the ministry.
The Supreme Commander
So-
has control over the civilian units. And the procedures. Sue me.
Boom.
Taylor?
I don't know,
mean,
to
it
be
doesn't
honest.
matter because
Crazy.
Next
the ministry
turn.
No,
can
it was a
overrule the
joke.
Supreme Commander at any time. So
They totally
if someone in the
Taylor-
ministry has a problem, they can just speak up and get a vote.
Taylor's the Attorney General, so
I'm
he'd be the one
clicking
suing.
next turn. He is not Attorney General. We can change
No,
policies again.
He's not the Attorney General. Yeah.
I would.
Whoa! Look at, man. That's a lot of housing.
It's a lot of science.
Okay.
Wait, what? Liberalism.
Yeah, not a lot of science, but a
Oh,
lot of
Medina
housing.
Quarry. Are you
Could I
looking at-
recommend triangular trade?
Over what?
I-
Naval? Or trade?
Over either naval infrastructure or trade confederation, either one.
Yeah,
I would be
That's
over
I'm not sure
Confederation.
about triangular trade personally.
No, we don't need we have the science and the culture. Yeah.
Also, the most historically. What
Well,
that-
triangular trade gives more gold than naval infrastructure.
We don't need the
It
Like
does,
gold.
twice
yeah.
as much.
We need
Yeah.
the science and culture.
Well, yeah, but we
And it
can
only gives,
swap it
like,
out.
I'm okay with the production,
Three-
honestly.
3 hammers. I would do
Production is worth way more than gold.
Yes, production definitely is worth more than gold.
7 production.
3 of it.
It-
Oh, 7.
It's like
Okay.
barely any production across
7
the
versus
Yeah,
entire
that's-
country.
It's gonna be like 3 between the 2 spots, right?
or
So,
what? 10 gold.
well, 20, right?
We're already making 10 from it.
And
so.
extra gold on top
Well,
of
10
the
extra, sure.
gold.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
5 faith, which is worthless to us, frankly.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna vote to. I'll swap it with Trade Confederation, but I'm not gonna do.
I'll do that too.
One more for that.
I'll vote against.
I imagine Tyne's voting against that.
I vote against, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move
Yeah.
on. With no
Yep.
objections, I'm gonna move on. Scythia says you people settled too close. You should consider seeking land elsewhere. Apologies, or my people will settle where they please. We
What?
can apologize.
I don't think we're gonna be settling close to her anymore, yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't
think
think
we
we need
are.
to.
My people
Where?
will settle where they
What?
please. Vic was pretty much settling on the entire new world.
That was
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
Scythia is only in like that bit,
Scythia is
though.
where we just settled. There's no other cities down there.
Yeah.
Scythia is where that.
Like, where else do you
I'm
want to
gonna-
go
I'm gonna
there?
say apologies.
Northeast
No,
of
Isn't that-
China.
Do you have to
That's
vote on
not
that?
Scythia.
Oh, I guess if you have Italian, then yeah.
Yeah,
I
Italian
support
segment.
apologies.
Mouse, what's your opinion?
Where we please.
On what grounds? Just cause?
On what grounds? Just because the sun never sets and we can do whatever the frig we want. You know what I'm saying?
Low-key kind of based, but apologies in this case.
Yep. I am.
I don't see a reason to antagonize random...
Ayutthaya has declared war on Scythia.
I
Wow.
see a reason to antagonize them. Have you looked at the scoreboard?
Oh, I see a pledge broken sign. I wonder if that's the Gauls again.
What?
Grand Columbia to move
Yep.
troops on the border.
You guys promised to move
Hmm?
troops from Grand Columbia's border.
We said we
Yes,
were
we
moving
did.
No, we
through. I didn't
didn't.
know we had to move.
Yeah, we
away
said
from
we were
her.
passing through, and we
That
are
means you have to
literally
leave
passing...
the area around their borders within like a few turns.
Yep.
So you just gave them
That's
like
their problem.
150 grievances.
They can
What?
suck it.
That's
Well,
If they
stupid.
care, they can suck it, honestly.
But the other option is to attack them. Shouldn't our
We-
pledge be broken if we attack them instead of just... We're literally
It is
fighting a
also
war
broken
immediately
if you
next to
attack
them.
It's just
Governor
broken
Magnus
harder.
has established. We tech boosted astronomy. We got 2 envoys, I think, from getting astronomy.
Anyway, what do you mean look at the scoreboard and antagonize Ayutthaya? What
Liver.
What about
if you
Ayutthaya?
look at
Sorry,
the,
Scythia.
if you
What
looked at
about
the
Scythia?
scoreboard with Tamiris, look at that. Look at that. People like that
0.
don't get the. Yeah, like come on, guys, come on.
That's pretty fair. Yeah.
Who did she go to war with?
What? No, it's worthless. It just generates grievances when we can gain diplomatic favor we can actually use.
Oxford.
Again, there's
has
nowhere
a
else to
feared
settle
option.
down there, so...
Oxford could build a
Hey.
factory or a medieval wall.
But we,
Or-
it
We've
doesn't- you don't have
completed
to-
the Southern Mountain Academy and University grounds.
I believe so.
Nice.
Now they can go to work in the factory,
Um,
right?
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do a factory, yeah. To be clear, I am naming that university Southern Mountain Academy and University Grounds, or SMAUG.
I
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I still like Cambridge.
Cambridge is such a weird choice for not being in Cambridge, for being in Oxford.
That's why I like it.
We gotta
I
bring
mean,
the boom
now,
here,
by the
Wes.
way, there is no downside to being in Grand Columbia's borders. They already got mad at us.
How long till they can ask again though? Do you know? Is it like 15?
Probably 30 on standard, so
Hmm.
I don't know.
All right, worker in Sunderland. Should we move? We're not. I
The
don't know.
problem is like there's nothing
Into the
else
water.
really worth.
Yeah, you could at
Improving.
least like sit on the boat there.
We could buy
You can
towards
move it
the
to.
something. I don't know.
You can repair the tiles closer to Adana.
We could do this
That
maze.
purple one?
We could
Oh,
do
you
this
get
coal
off the
here.
maze.
We need to get this coal here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
coal.
why not?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Speaking of coal,
Another coal.
Yeah, perfect. I
Mm,
like the coal.
glad I'm not playing
I would have
mean this
repaired the
time.
diamonds first.
Mean. Environment.
Mr.
England
Mean.
does get pretty big bonuses towards coal, but it's not going to be a
Oh,
big
and we
deal.
lack it so sorely.
We're gonna upgrade silver.
It's production.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and we lack that so sorely.
Well, production's pretty based.
Oh, the fish isn't there.
I think the people should be happy.
What's the name of that city we just founded?
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Liverpool. Oh, also
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Shells.
Yep.
One more.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Crew is pretty broken.
What do you mean, okay, guys? It's like the objectively correct option.
Didn't even get to read.
Sorry. I mean,
It got passed. Don't worry about it.
I'm clicking next turn.
Yep.
Great.
Don't you just can do it, right?
Yep. I'm just.
He likes to give formal warning that he's about to do it.
I have to
No, he
give.
has
I have
to.
to allow for someone to object.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I were Supreme Commander, allow for someone to object, I would just be saying next turn, and then if I don't hear anything, doing it. Which is basically what you're doing, but you just give like twice the amount of time for someone to speak up. I would, I think.
Sue.
Sorry.
Sue.
So true.
Who is Attorney General?
Nobody.
Oh.
Is that legal?
Of course.
Yo, you.
If it was illegal, we would have been sued. Duh.
Wow. Why motion we make Taylor Attorney General?
I motion we sue.
No, Taylor is the representative of the Senate. He can't be Attorney General.
I motion we allow Taylor to fill any position on the court that he wants simultaneously.
If we made him Attorney General, he'd just argue with himself all day. Like that's
That's
not
what he
actually
already does.
possible.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, he argues with Wes usually.
I haven't argued with him in a while.
No. Taylor just finished an advisory thing against himself.
That was unique.
All right,
That's
we are
not
doing
unique.
this coal.
Yes.
Yep. Ba-boom.
Oh, that's correction and a half, dude.
Finally got that stupid musket or guy, whatever it is.
But anyway, yeah, perfect. I'd like to move settlers to that territory east of China.
All right, worker in Liverpool. Should we go to the camp or should we start doing the crab?
South
I would do
Liverpool,
Ivory,
to be
it's an
clear.
amenity.
Yeah, I think Ivory.
Liverpool Junior.
Ivory.
True.
Um,
Dude, that is some whack ivory
we
on that
boosted
tundra.
colonialism.
That would let us research it.
We can sell iron to.
We could also
Hey,
sell
we
wheat.
could also sell that extra luxury resource we've been
Yeah,
neglecting
let's
this
start
whole time.
with iron to both these guys since we have plenty.
I
That's
don't like
fine.
Sweden.
Yeah, but I'll take their
But who
gold.
cares? They're paying us.
Italian, you're on board?
Yeah.
Alright, luxury.
Sell the weed.
We
I guess Scythia is the
selling?
best deal.
They just insulted
Didn't
us.
they-
Nubia is Nubia's the same
Same.
deal.
Yeah, and they didn't insult us.
They didn't insult
I'm
you.
gonna go Nubia.
Sure.
I
They asked you
proved
not to
Nubia.
do something. That's not the same thing.
Too bad the Congo apparently didn't want to buy anything, considering they wanted to trade
Ooh,
with us.
France will buy horses for a very rich
That's-
price.
Oh yeah, let's
Not
do
what they
that.
were
That's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, let's sell those, and I'm fine with 3 to Colombia too. Yeah.
I'm okay with that too. Yeah. One more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's look at. I think that's all. Yeah. Cool. Next turn. Cool.
She's not your Ets, Taylor. She's Captain Minion's Ets.
We'd have the.
What she
Mouse
said is
nearly
not
died.
about
So close.
trade.
Oh.
It's that she
That's-
likes civilizations on continents where she has no cities.
Is that a hill?
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
that's so fucked. That's so fucked.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the mod Hillier Hills for making that a question I barely ever have to ask.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that
Hillier
mod as well.
Hills.
Hillier Hills.
I like the name of it.
It does exactly what's said on the tin.
Yeah.
Makes them hills hilly. No, boom the guy.
I don't think it's gonna.
No?
Should kill him.
Could we describe murder in less
There's
No,
no
we
proof
need to
that
English
we-
bring-
terms?
I
need to
don't
bring the
think
boom
it's
up.
murder to attack an enemy armed force,
There's no evidence that anyone's
especially
dying.
when they're
We're
trying
killing.
to-
We're
But there's
still
no
killing
evidence
people
as-
systematically.
Yeah, murder and killing are different things.
True. One is a legal rationale, and the other is I don't know what you would call it.
Like it's objectively killing them. Yeah.
Description of fact, right? Like
Is this the
Liverpool
longest
is
one?
losing loyalty.
That distinction
Well, it is
isn't
on
actually
Epic, so-
meaningful.
I motion to move the.
It's minus 0.02.
yeah, we're fine for now.
Oh, sorry, 0.2.
If we start
I
gaining
misread that, my bad.
If we start gaining population, we will be 100% fine without a governor.
I don't
Yes.
think I don't think that South
gaining
Liverpool has any
population-
problems.
We'll probably be fine.
All right, worker in Liverpool North. We're gonna go to the diamond.
Diamonds. Yeah.
Technically, might be part of the other city there, but
Well, it's a ministry worker, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I was just critiquing you on a technicality.
I know, right? That's what we're all here to do. Next turn.
Go.
Clicking next
Next
turn.
turn.
Our friend Ambiorix has warned Suleiman to not interfere with their agenda.
Which agenda did it say?
Something about Rome.
Oh, yeah, so that's his unique agenda,
Alright, I'm going to not pillage that, because I can't.
which is, I think, an agenda about having a big military.
What is this thing?
Yeah.
Theater
So
Square.
basically, Gaul just told
Yeah, put the boom
Suleiman,
on that, Wes.
yo, you don't have a big enough military. That's disgraceful. Which is
Wow.
really funny that you just beat your enemy so badly, and then when their military is smaller than yours, you're like, wow. Also, your military sucks now. And I hate you more for that.
Boom.
Kind of psychotic behavior, but okay.
The boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I give that 3
We gotta
big
boom them.
booms.
You know what I'm saying?
I do
Pretty big boom.
gotta say, I think Bombards maybe should give like some sort of
Should
know.
I
There
pillage
gotta be
this
some
theater
link
square?
between
Hell yeah, brother.
Bombards and
No.
the great work of music, the War of 1812.
Hey Chip,
I'd
should
totally
I
do
pillage
it.
this? Oh yeah.
You should totally.
1812
Yeah.
Overture.
Set fire up and down the coast.
That is actually murder. You can't justify that.
We just took the.
It's for the
books
betterment
from
of our
whatever this
society.
thing-
Was General Sherman, was he when he in his quest to the sea? Was he wrong for that, or
For freeing the slaves? No. Did he literally have to burn everything in his path? I
We
think that a
burned
lot of
one
people would be
building,
skeptical
and
of
you're
that.
saying we
Yeah.
burned everything in our path. That's it's
You
Perfect.
set
mean,
it
like,
on
we
fire and then you
Polluted
stole
and-
shit and you killed people.
to the ground for selfish personal gain.
we gotta get
Yeah,
these
it's pretty awful.
these pacifists out of government? This is crazy.
perfect wing. You have a trader. You can do
Why
something
do you
with.
think you can bully me by acting like a freak?
I'm not.
Why don't you go cut up women or something that you
Botanga-
enjoy, Psycho?
What?
Bogota.
Okay.
Bogota.
Yeah,
Please.
this is like really strange. It's like RPing as like like an imperialist is not the same as, and like you're taking this very personally at this point, and it's kind of weird, man.
What you keep calling for me to be removed out of government? What are you taking it personally?
Not that's like, okay, I'm not gonna get into this now, but that's a very odd thing to say.
Perfect.
Gosh. Bogota has some nice yields.
Send that.
But then, can I check there was a city state that had a quest. Which one
Candy.
was that? I
It's
don't
like
even
34
care.
turns. They don't have a very good thing, if I remember.
Is it a safe
Yeah,
route?
No thanks.
They have
Let's
8.
just do
It's in the new world. probably.
Bogota.
Bogota is a safe route. Because we have our army there. This guy is building a coal mine.
Oh miner.
HMS Liberty is
When
exploring.
are we upgrading Taylor's ship?
I don't even know we could.
Do we have ironclads unlocked?
I'm gonna. We don't. I'm gonna improve this ivory.
Yes.
I might be able to repair Taylor's ship, but I don't think you can upgrade it. I think it's a caravel already.
Gondor has production.
Gondor. Okay. I guess a granary. I don't want to make the encampment decision for them. Although I think they'll choose stable.
Next turn.
Next
Next
turn. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that admiral thing. We should upgrade Taylor's
Taylor, that
to.
admiral makes you an armada. It doesn't technically upgrade your ship into an ironclad. I guess that maybe was what was meant by upgrade.
I think that's good enough. Yeah. Let's make Taylor's thing an armada.
That does lose us the admiral, but we're not doing much naval combat, to be fair.
Yeah.
Although admirals are giving. So the admiral will give an extra movement speed, which is nice, but also using it, if you get the first armada in the world, you get a larger era score bonus.
I motion to make Taylor an armada.
I would support that. Where is
what's the
Taylor's
motion?
ship, though?
You
want a
have to
motion
move
to
that
make him
new
what?
admiral to
Use
Taylor.
the Great Admiral to make Taylor's ship into an armada.
Okay. I will do this.
We are Taylor. We're just wording it nicer.
We're working
I
on
thought
the
you were gonna
technical
RoboCop
right
me?
now.
What does that mean?
Builder in Adana can go repair this farm.
Yeah?
Repair some of this stuff. This is a ministry work.
Is this a yeah? No, that's
Repair mine or build mine.
you just have to rebuild it.
Build mine.
Repair it.
We rebuild after
Okay,
natural
I guess.
disasters. Worker in Liverpool South is gonna head towards the crab or the copper.
Crab.
I would like crab.
Yeah.
Does it actually give food
It does.
if you upgrade it?
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
it'll give more gold.
But we're
I don't remember.
working
No, I
it
think
anyway.
gives food. Although in general it's more of a gold resource, but it'll give housing, which is nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Who sent a trader here?
Hey, hold on. There's a city state that protects us from trade routes being plundered.
That's true. It might be Mogadishu.
I think it's Mogadishu.
I'm gonna click next turn.
Wait, no, what?
Ah!
Why did you do that?
Oh shit, the admiral. Well, that's fine. I just have to
They were
vote him.
just
I don't
talking
even
about.
know where he is the thing, so I have to find him first.
No, not that.
No, they
We
don't
were
mean that.
just saying, oh, there's a city-state that could stop that trade route from being
Mogan. Oh, we already
targeted.
have Mogadishu.
Do we?
Yeah, we got it like 2 turns ago.
I don't think
I
we
don't
did. I
think
thought we got
so.
Hong Kong and Mitla.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hong
you're
Kong
right.
and
Well,
Mitla.
it didn't get taken, so. And we only have
Yet.
1 envoy. What am I looking for? Explorer. Here you are.
Don't know why you went east with him.
Because he's going to the city.
Oh, right. I always forget gray people can teleport. It just doesn't make any sense.
It's like only the great admirals and great generals.
No, it's all of them can teleport.
Well, it's at 5. Levinta. You can build a dam, you can build a watermill, you can build a
Oh,
naval
right.
wall.
Sorry, I'm used to that not being my city.
No worries.
Let me see
Trader.
that damn location real quick.
You can also build a trader.
I know.
It's gonna be over here.
Ooh, not bad because you can do the Nikes and the Niter
You're
for the
looking-
factory. Oh,
Yeah,
but
I'm
but-
gonna do that damn.
Dam right here.
Yeah.
the power, I guess, would be good.
Supreme Commander.
Yes, sir.
It has been an hour.
Okay. Couple more turns. A Donna
Couple more?
production,
What?
first of all.
Couple?
At least 2.
Watermill.
Watermill.
What?
Crabs.
Crabs.
I'll just
Where's
get
the
food. Food.
Don't need it right now.
Oh, that's so nice.
That is really nice, but we're gonna keep the pressure on for now. Yeah. That's a bad fight.
You also needed to maintain the siege.
I need to be sitting here to maintain the siege.
Yeah, if that knight moves, it'll break the siege for sure.
Yeah, Tay wants to end the war. You're so
Very
close, West.
close.
Just end the war.
Um,
I think we might just.
don't have the time.
I think we might fortify and hope he doesn't die.
Have you guys tried winning?
You need that to maintain the siege.
Yeah.
Workers going here. Liverpool worker, or sorry, ministry worker in Liverpool.
North Liverpool.
We can build a farm on this cool land over here.
Liverpool
That is
senior.
true.
That is a
And
based
Liverpool might work that?
location.
Yeah, they probably would.
I'd be very surprised if Liverpool didn't work that. If you
They
Okay.
need food.
And I
Yeah.
support that.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, I'm clicking next turn, unless somebody has something they want to say.
Too bad
Great.
on Mogadishu.
They didn't take us. They didn't capture us. I mean,
Well, that was mostly just blind luck.
bro, that's so
You
bullshit.
could switch their location.
I
couldn't you?
tried to, and it fucking misclicked it.
Unfortunate. I mean, the siege doesn't really matter because you're not dealing much health damage anyways, and they don't heal the wall damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade
Smart.
with
Yeah, get
forward
the range.
observers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go!
Edoras can build some stuff. Factory, bank, district,
I keep forgetting.
Taj Mahal.
For fem. Yeah, real quick Taj Mahal. I'm gonna go
factory,
with
yeah.
factory for sure.
Or settlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a settler in that city you can do something with.
Yeah. I mean, assuming we're still playing. If
So
we end it,
die.
then I can just let
Yeah,
Fem
just
take care of it next week. Because
Yeah, but
it
shouldn't you
sounded
move
like we're
that
about to end it.
move
tonight?
what?
Tonight,
Where to? Where'd you like me to move it?
like at least one tile away.
It's gonna be bombarded
No?
by cities.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
still,
Oh, that
Yeah,
would
the
be
knight
worse.
is in a
Yeah,
horrible
my
position.
bad. I didn't even think.
I would rather it be there and I can attack it with all my units next turn, whatever takes it.
It's probably gonna die anyways.
I wish I could do that. I mean, I guess I could. Just gonna go around.
Wait, are the knights Fem? Super
Yeah.
Commander?
That is Fem, yeah.
That is Fem's unit?
Rest in
It's
peace,
unfortunate.
Fem.
The
Supreme
Wait, so are those the
settler, I
riders of
really
Rithermark?
technically all
I-
cavalry units are riders of Rittermark.
East China, east of China.
What?
East of China.
What?
No, through
No.
Gaul.
The other
East
east.
China through Gaul.
Oh yeah, that East China.
So-
Yeah, I remember now.
What do you? Okay. Is that where Fem said?
Yeah, it's like all the way over here.
Mm,
That's definitely better than 25.
it is a promised land, though.
It's not gonna be able to take the route it wants to, regardless of what route you're telling it to take.
It's gonna try.
I personally wouldn't have it unattended
So-
go through like a
Oh, I'm
multi-turn
gonna
move like
I'm
that.
gonna follow it with the unit. Don't worry. The Liverpool HMS
South
Explorer retired to make an Armada.
What Admiral
Yeah.
is this?
This is
Santa
Cruz?
Santa
Retiring.
Cruz.
Admiral Santa Cruz, yeah.
we
Hey,
go. The first
Real
Armada
quick.
under
Uh,
the HMS
Taylor.
Explorer, Mr. Taylor, Captain Taylor.
former Speaker Taylor, please.
yeah,
Former
former
Taylor.
Speaker Taylor.
Former speaker.
I think you had to get approved from the Senate to be promoted or something.
No, we just don't want to. Next turn. Great.
We should end soon. I thought we were waiting for that
We're
to
getting
end.
on to 305.
305? Okay.
But then
Yeah,
also
we're taking the
could-
city so
we
that we
could-
can get peace.
we could take Auckland, I think.
Yeah.
Just a couple turns.
Fem is Fem
You
alive?
could save Fem's life potentially.
Um,
Oh, the
very
Colossus!
good. We did it.
We built a statue in the ocean. Beautiful. Ain't that something?
That's Portsmouth, right?
Took a lot of bronze.
No, that's look.
Yeah, it's in Portsmouth.
Oh no, yes, the Colossus.
Do you not
in
realize that
Kentucky.
we are supposed to be the preeminent builders of wonders? Okay, buddy.
What?
Repair your temple for one turn.
Yeah, sure.
I can't believe Fem lived.
If you,
Way.
yes.
Yeah, that was very lucky
Exactly what I was
break.
thinking.
I do.
Yeah, very lucky.
Obviously, I want to end the war, but I also don't want long stream sessions because
Well, if
the
we just
people don't like them.
go nice and fast, then it won't
We
have to
had
be
a
that much
poll
longer.
on-
I think
don't-
only Jordan
but,
doesn't like them.
you know, you can say, "Oh, we'll go
Really
nice and
require it to be an
fast," but we
hour.
like
You
don't do that.
see what these walls are at?
It's
We're
yeah, it's
getting
gonna take a while.
We
It's
can
already
end this
been
war. We could end
70
this
minutes.
war.
I gotta
It's already,
say,
but it's already been
Wes, you
70
are
minutes.
giving. Wes, you are giving kind of. Oh, I just need to get to a place in my game where I can save.
Just
my
one more turn, bro. Just one more
energy.
turn. You have a trader in Portsmouth? Bogota?
We'll also go to Bogota.
Alright, anything important here? We're low on amenities. Should we buy some amenities? really cheap
Yeah,
amenities from France, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
There's
yeah,
all in
some of them are
general.
pretty good. Yeah,
I pre Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. I pre
honestly, I would buy all of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's going top down. Yeah.
All right, cool. Next turn. Great.
Well, what turn is it now?
Yeah. Can we make sure that farm is
The
being worked
turn
by?
before we. Fuck you.
What?
The nouns does.
Now it's because we built a
Why?
farm at Mount Doom.
Inflicted grievances on others. They're gonna invade our city.
The Colombians?
No, that's us.
Yes, we inflicted a bunch of grievances on the Colombians, and we already, at the start of the war, we inflicted a bunch on the Ottomans too, by starting the war.
Oh, it looks like it's over.
Thank you, Nubia.
Nubia's happy.
Interesting
Taken off.
timing, Nubia. I don't know why.
It's because you just got a city that has more districts in it, or something.
All right, we can keep this city, or we can liberate it.
No, we have
Keeping
to.
it would be
Liberate it.
literally illegal.
It would be, so we're gonna liberate it, right, guys?
Yeah.
Liberate.
Great. Liberating Auckland. I got an.
That should be a +3.
Huh.
Wait, why did you get that achievement?
I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
make
Let's
any
find
sense.
out. What is that?
Did you never?
It
You
said
never.
wait, it said you used
No, it was
a mountain
something-
tunnel. No, it was
That's-
surprise attack.
That's very weird.
That's weird.
That's
What?
Great game. No
Great
flaws
game.
in this game.
Great game, no flaws.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Everybody has
We
been-
can now declare peace, right, guys?
yeah.
Yep.
Well, we got expelled from the borders? Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You'll have
Propose
well.
a peace deal to
That-
this.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so we are going.
Um,
They're gonna cede us all
Laventa,
these
Dana, and
cities.
Gondor. Yeah.
Um,
See
Would they
what else
give us
they'll-
like one of their works
they'll-
of art or something?
They might.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll
is
probably
there
give us
anyth-
two more things. See works of art. Yeah, try that and the Minarvi.
Is that us or them? Why can't I?
No, that's
That's
them.
there.
them.
That's
They're
yeah.
on the right.
Is it
Yeah,
not?
we're on the left.
How do I add it? Why isn't it?
Isn't that working? Clicking.
We probably don't have any great work of writing.
I don't think you have slots
Oh,
for
it's slots.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah. We
But-
shouldn't have
Oh, we
said
don't have
okay.
slots for them?
Try
yeah,
for
that is
gold
true.
then.
Oh well.
Madonna CCC. What about Ankara?
right? Yeah, why not?
I don't think they would. We already tried. They don't like want to give you
They won't
any
give
more
you
cities than you haven't
the-
captured, which I get. So,
Gold.
One of all your luxuries.
like, yeah, we might get money out of them.
All
if
of
we,
your
like, try.
luxuries.
Personally, I would
Well-
try to get the money.
Yeah, I
you
would
should
think
do
so.
gold per turn.
You can
How
just
much gold per turn? do
click
they
the
have?
gold per turn button multiple times. Yeah.
21.
You could probably click. Yeah. Guess you could take all their. Oh,
They don't want to give us that.
that's the
I
limit.
guess they don't want to give all of it.
Don't want us to give us
Nah, I would
that.
take
They
Diplo
absolutely
favor over
refuse to
Horses of
give
Iron.
anything
We have
away.
plenty of
Let's
that.
take a some Diplo favor. Yeah. You get like
So
Oh,
you
I
can
guess
take
they only
20.
want to give 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Which
cool.
won't go below
I
71.
just want to check the laws real quick to make sure we're kosher on everything.
We are.
We are.
Mhm.
That's the ruling. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the ruling.
Accept the
Well,
oath.
that's what the law affirms multiple times. Twice that we are in the clear. Unnecessarily clear on that.
That's
Anyway.
really petty from him. Oh, I suppose I can give you some alms. That's what he says.
Well, that's very Ottoman, honestly.
Jackass.
They thought of themselves very highly.
All
To
right,
be
boys.
fair-
We are at peace.
Do we need to envoy in Auckland or no?
No, we should.
it
We
should
have
be
6.
suzerain. Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
start with
So
enough to be suzerain, and now all our coast tiles have production again.
Can you look at the loyalty
Actually,
of?
2 production now because it's the industrial now.
Sweden no longer exerts pressure over Helsingborg.
Okay.
Is that what Helsinki's called in Swedish?
It's really
It.
insulting name. It is.
I.
It's a very similar
I
to.
doubt it. Right? There's.
We have
They
gained a
would
holy
just.
war, Casus
Helsinki's in
Belli on
Finland.
Tamiris.
Well,
Nice.
it
We can
wasn't
buy oil
Finland
from
all the
China.
time, what I'm saying.
China's
Yeah,
Nice.
but
wrong.
aren't most of the Civ city names like from that country? I haven't seen one that's
I
a foreign
mean-
one.
Sweden at one point comprised, I'm pretty sure.
I know, but I mean like from the modern day country. Like I've never seen
Oh.
another country
Alright.
have
I
a
mean,
city that they once
Adana.
owned.
We're gonna do
but they
this
don't.
one turn and then finish, and we'll be done. Adana. Production.
What? Oh, okay. Granary
Cool.
Portsmouth.
factory.
Finn, you lived. Congratulations. Alright. Boys are coming
Do I look-
home.
Can we look at
It was an
Ankara's
interesting
loyalty?
compliment because it was like, nice that you live, Fem, but there was no energy behind it. It was like, oh well, I guess you survived.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my party leader you're
It
talking
wasn't my
about.
intention. This guy's repairing stuff.
Despite Wes's best efforts, Fem lived.
The riders
There,
of Riddermark
So that's a way
will
you can
keep
put it.
riding.
Sounds political.
Hey, despite my best efforts, Mouse lived too. So
True.
Mm,
It was a close one.
despite?
apparently, because he was so close to death, right?
Well, I'm the one who said despite first, Italian.
Yeah, I think Taylor's suggestion there in the chat is probably a good one.
Which new
what is his-
cities belong
Okay.
where? Which new cities? Oh, I guess I've been used to the status quo. So,
Aren't they all?
I
belong
think.
Wait,
to-
don't they
I
all
honestly
go
do think
to-
Liverpool might be a capital state one, because I think they made one settler.
No, the capital state didn't make.
I feel like they did.
No,
settlers?
Liverpool is, and wait, what's that city?
Numenor.
What city?
Numenor?
Yeah, Numenor,
Okay. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
those are both from
Rohan. Yeah,
Uh,
because Fem told you to settle in that area.
yeah,
you know?
Rohan.
Yeah, because that's
And
that's
then-
the one that was originally going here. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they're both.
And then the city,
Yeah.
the other city is Rohan too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Sunderland.
Ooh,
Yeah,
can we upgrade
Sunderland is
this
Rohan.
HMS Sovereign to a frigate?
He's
Sure.
so addicted to playing the game.
Well, no, because it's gonna
Um,
have the settler soon, so that's the escort.
Gondor is Rohan. Adana is Rohan. Is Laventa capital state?
No.
No, it's Rohan.
No, it's Rohan. Okay, well then they basically all went to Rohan.
Literally, all went to Rohan. I think Mouse was more talking about the part of the Taylor's message for leaving a few defensive troops in Auckland than the part about stating for the record which cities belong where.
I'll
I'd
definitely
add
leave some forces in Auckland. That's a good.
But no, but it is good to be reminded of where things are. Clearly, I think we need to rejig some of the lines there.
I mean, I was doing one thing at a time.
I just thought you had forgotten about the
feel like
rest of the
that's
message
valid.
because it
Should
was
we
a lot of
establish a
work
resident
to do the
embassy
first
with
half.
Colombia, since they've kind of been
I'd be down for that.
one more?
Sure.
Or sorry, actually that is 3.
Well, no, I'm 2, so
I forgot, sorry. I think you said yes, I didn't even read it.
okay.
Can
That
we
gives
see
us
the-
another access level, which is pretty good.
Can we see the loyalty of
And
Adana?
also,
I'm sorry, Ankara.
what about Ankara?
Loyalty.
Happiness
Okay.
effect, it's going negative. but-
It's losing.
One,
loyalty.
Well, we'll see
147
what happens
turns. No, it's
there.
fine.
I doubt anything will.
Nothing's happening.
But-
Yeah, try to contain yourself in being ecstatic about getting a new city.
Hey, if they willingly join us,
We should probably buy this wheat.
Okay. Yeah.
I would be fine with that.
Sure.
He's trying to
Sure,
distract
sure,
you from
sure.
continuing the session.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not clicking next
yeah,
turn.
I
Alright,
feel like
guys, we should
I
Are
feel
we
like
probably
we should
ending?
definitely end it. It's
I
been
click
very
next turn?
long,
Yeah,
very
we
eventful.
should,
Just click next turn and then we'll
call
end it. Yeah.
Okay.
Quick next
Why do
turn
you
and then
even?
we'll end
Oh
it.
my god.
You guys are funny.
Sweden has denounced us.
I'm not surprised. I think they already denounced this
Mm.
before.
Probably because you cause grievances to others. Yep.
I thought didn't Sweden already denounce
I
us?
think they
Yeah,
did.
I think so.
Yeah, but it ran out.
So they denounced us again?
Yep.
Yes, because it ran out and they didn't want good relations.
See?
Wow.
That's what we do.
The events just keep piling up in this session. That is crazy.
It's almost like the longer you play, the more things happen.
We played like 3 extra turns.
Well, actually, some sessions are pretty.
That's
chill-
kind of true.
chill.
But also, the longer you get into the game, the more like production you have, so the more things you can like do over time.
Operant
Yeah, well, I
only.
mean, like, sure, but you know, sometimes
All right, are
some
we
sessions
ending?
go by and you
this
focus
session?
backwards. Okay,
Yes.
let's end the
Finish.
session. End
Great.
it. End it.
Thanks for coming out, folks. It was a
Okay,
great
sorry it
one.
was so long, but at least
Very
we did
eventful.
stuff.
Paint House quote that.
Deciv Mark 12.
But that's not a bad quote. Why would he quote that?
Session 21. People of Auckland, you're welcome. Even though Italian wanted to give up on you so badly on so many occasions, we persevered. We got there for you.
I don't remember
So,
that, but I
Enjoy
was
your
away for a
enjoy
couple
your liberation.
reasons.
I think Taylor is really the savior of Auckland. Yeah.
Well, all right. Who sent the army? If we're gonna get down to brass tacks.
You.
Yeah,
Auckland
there you
didn't
go.
ask to be liberated by
Well,
which
they're
we
pretty
mean,
dang
of
happy
course.
now. Look
You
at them. Look how much
talking about?
extra land they
Freaking-
have. They got
What do you mean?
these cities were
No,
probably
see,
taken.
There's no
Sivas-
way for them to ask to be liberated. They got conquered and then were liberated. That's like
Yeah, but
there's
that was
no-
like the
For
gap
the-
we're talking about is like 1,000 years.
Okay, you
It was
complain
a
about
very
every
long
single
time.
mouse click killing somebody, but when we
Yeah.
liberate a city to free people, you're saying, oh,
hold
no
on.
big deal.
No, I think liberating is right. It's just like, you know, I don't think you should assume, one, that they're actually free, because we kind of did just put our own government in charge, and two,
We don't control
well,
them.
they're sovereign.
that they wanted this. We
They
didn't
can-
ask.
They're game mechanics wise, they're sovereign again, and they're so grateful that they chose us as their suzerain.
Yeah,
But
they
they
chose
are
us.
able to change that
Uh,
based
A
on
suzerain
envoy.
is a ruler.
Yeah, there's no
Then why did
real.
they pick the Ottomans if they didn't like the Ottoman rule, huh? Huh? Why are the Ottomans the suzerain? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
To be fair, the Ottomans got them into a war against us. So
Sivas is also losing loyalty to Green Columbia.
Jeez, they're really in a bad
Sivas
state.
will
I don't even know
be
how.
Flipped to England. It's going to
I
be
mean,
great.
We broke their
Part
empire.
when you
The
have
evil
cities
empire has
near-
been beat back, you know?
Right, George Bush.
We should have went through Ankara.
I think
Well,
Green
that's
Empire was
really
a
on the
Reagan
same
quote.
footing.
We would still be in Ankara right now, HCAM.
We would still
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, we would. Oh my god.
Alright, I am ending
We'd
the
be in
stream.
Ankara till the end of May, bro.